Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the results, standings and pairings in round 12 of the Tata Steel Chess Tournament 2023. In round 12, 6 games ended in draws. Magnus managed to beat Arjun Erigaisi and Richard Rapport beat Liren. Before we go into the pairings, let's take a look at how Richard Rapport defeated Liren. The game started off with e4. Black goes for the Sicilian defense. Richard Rapport plays knight to f3, d6, d4, c into d4, and here Richard Rapport plays queen into d4, which is the second popular move. Usually you see knight into d4 here. Queen into d4 is called the Chekhov variation, to which black played knight to f6 and the development continues as usual. Knight to f6, knight to c3, knight c6, bishop to b5 pins the knight. Black knight cannot take the queen, so black plays bishop d7 to again attack the queen. Then white takes the knight. Black recaptures. Bishop g5, e6, long castle, a typical Sicilian position where black will try to attack on the queen side and white will try to attack on the king side. h6, bishop d2, threatening a discovered attack, so black moves back and offers a queen trade and immediately removing all attacks. This is an endgame now. Rook de1, e5, knight h2, some maneuvering moves, knight to d7, knight f1, f5 by black. His idea is to take the g2 pawn, so white just defends it. Then f into e4, f into e4, knight f6, knight g3, rook f8, knight f5, attacks the pawn, black defends it. A very simple game. h5, bishop f8, knight g3, rook c8, knight d1, rook fc7, white attacks the rook, black moves. Rook h4, a very unusual move, but his idea is after black plays d5 to open the center. Now his rook is playing in the game. White plays rook into e5, takes the pawn, but black is also going to take the pawn, so he is not a pawn down right now. King f7, bishop b4, bishop into g2, bishop into f8, king into f8, knight e3, bishop b7, b3, rook e8, rook into e8, king into e8, c4, advancing towards the endgame, getting the kings towards the center. Here black plays g5. You can do en passant here, but it's not that good because that's what black wants you to do. He wants to get his king more closer. So white moves his rook back, king e6, rook e2, bishop f3, rook e1, and knight into h5, the big blunder. Here white has a discovered attack lined up and he immediately wins with knight to g4. If black goes to f7, then he'll have a fork. If he goes to d6, which was played in the game, white plays knight to f5, king to c7, knight to e5, this is a fork, and black loses a piece and immediately resigned the game. So very short and simple game. It was just on Liren's blunder that he lost the game. And here are the standings after round 12. Nodirbek Abdusattorov still leads with 8 points. Anish Giri has 7.5 points. Magnus, Carlsen and Wesley so have 7 points. Levon, Aronian, Fabiano, Caruana and Richard Rapport have 6.5 points. Magnus has 6 points. Praggnanandhaa has 5.5 points. Liren, Gukesh D and Jorden and Foreest have 5 points. Vincent, Keymer has 4.5 points and Arjun Erigaisi has 4 points. Here are the pairings moving into the last round of the tournament. Nodirbek Abdusattorov will face Jorden and Foreest. If he wins the match, then he'll become the champion of this tournament. If he draws, then Anish Giri has a chance to win against Richard Rapport and go into the tie breaks. So Anish Giri still has a chance as he faces Richard Rapport. Arjun Erigaisi will face Magnus, Carlsen. Praggnanandhaa will face Wesley. So Liren will play against Fabiano, Caruana. Levon, Aronian will take on Magnus, and Vincent, Keymer will face Gukesh the. Let's see if Nodirbek Abdusattorov becomes the champion or Anish Giri forces a tie breaks. You'll get the updates on this channel, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon in my next video.